Tonight in Your Money, it's the one line many state taxpayers leave blank, either intentionally or out of neglect. Either way, though, it could cost you.
24-hour News 8's Ann Schieber has the latest on line number 25 on the Michigan tax form, the so-called use tax. Ann?
Well, Sue, Brian, few people know what use tax is, but it is there on your tax form with the definition, the sales tax you owe on out-of-state purchases. Last year, just 2% declared a use tax on their return, so it's a sore spot with the state treasury.
It's a common admission. Most people don't know what a use tax is.
I'm oblivious to it. I didn't know that you were supposed to, to pay taxes for items bought out of state.
Tyran Williams had a friend prepare his taxes. He doesn't recall if he wrote a figure on line 25, declaring the 6% sales tax on purchases he made online and out of state. If you don't keep receipts, the state provides a handy estimate for you. If you make $75,000 to $100,000 a year, for example, it assumes you bought $1,200 worth of items out of state, and so you're supposed to put $70 on line 25. But what if you don't or ignore the line altogether?
Certainly, I would tell them to comply. And, ethically as a CPA, that's going to be my advice.
Accountant Dwayne Culver says most of his clients comply when asked about out-of-state taxes, though many are surprised. And while he's never had individual taxpayers audited for ignoring the line or putting a zero on it, seems to happen more to businesses, he thinks putting in an amount can save a whole lot of headaches later on.
If they are audited and this were to come up as part of the audit, it's a lot more painful to deal with after the fact than it is to comply.
The State Treasury Department won't say what triggers an audit or how many people have been audited for failure to honestly fill in line 25. During an audit, it would be easy to figure out simply by looking at credit card statements, for example.
If they're auditing the return, I would expect them to look at this like they would look at anything else in the return.
And that could be kind of an ugly process for you.
Audits are never fun for anybody.
Well, the State Treasury Department says it has collected nearly $1.6 million in use tax so far for 2009 taxes. That's about half of what it got for all of 2008. Of course, the tax deadline with 2 more weeks to go.